Welcome and thank you for joining us as we present a brief quarterly update on JGWS. Heading into the year, we had specific goals of lowering our company's turnover rate, increasing morale, and increasing productivity. We set forth to accomplish these goals by implementing key programs and processes. These programs and processes include increased training, tuition reimbursement, additional paid vacation and sick time, implementing an employee appraisal system, a grievance program, and as well as providing adequate and responsive staffing needs. Some highlights from Q1 included an increase to benefits. These benefits included an increase to the amount of paid vacation and sick days, taking the total number of days from 0 to 2, as well as a comprehensive tuition reimbursement plan. We also increased in our training, adding a total of $48,000 to the budget just in the area of training our employees. When it comes to our biggest expenses, staffing was the highest, but in order to meet our yearly goal of increasing morale and lowering our turnover rate, this was unavoidable. As a result for our efforts, we saw subtle increases in morale, flat movement in our turnover rate, and flat movement in our morale. Q2 saw a decrease in the amount of benefits being paid for. Having been overly aggressive in the first quarter, benefits had to scale back in effort to pay for some of the other programs as well as the staffing needs. This saw our total project cost go from nearly $700,000 in the first quarter to $238,000 in the second quarter. Because of the cuts, we saw a decrease in morale. However, we had a decrease in the turnover rate. With decreases like we saw in Q2, Q3 brought a sense of urgency to find a way to balance the budget as well as meet the goals and metrics we had set forth. Unfortunately, we were so over budget the only options were to make modest changes, trying not to upset the gains we had made. As a result, we were able to balance the budget. However, for the quarter, the turnover rate was up, morale was down, and the productivity was slightly down. Being able to balance the budget in Q3 and bring us out of the red also meant we would have very little remaining budget for Q4. Q4 showed what would be expected of a human resource department that's out of money. We incurred extra expenses to overtime as a result of not being able to adequately staff the business. We did, however, maintain our health care benefits for employees and saw productivity and morale experience modest increases. When reviewing the accomplishments of the year, we saw our turnover rate go unchanged with only a slight increase in Q2. Our morale saw a yearly increase and our productivity stayed relatively the same. Because we remained flat in the areas we wanted to better affect, we take from this the knowledge and importance of better balancing the budget. In Q1, we had hoped for the greatest results. Yet, this left our budget drained by the time Q4 arrived. For this reason, going forward, our goals remained unchanged. We set forth to increase our morale, lower the turnover rate, and in turn, increase productivity. We will reach our goals by effectively increasing the amount of training we provide our employees, ensure our benefits are competitive, and make sure to have a strong grievance program in place. We will do all of this while maintaining a strong focus on the budget and ensuring we can fund our programs throughout the entire year.